If your goal is to lose weight and build muscle, chances are you've probably heard that you should have a high protein diet to help you do both of those things. But if you're anything like me, you don't want to just eat chicken breast and tilapia, and you want something that tastes a little bit good and you want to have a variety. So in this video, I'm going to show you my kind of makeshift fake Kalua pork recipe that's going to allow you to eat a lean cut of pork and make it different and spice everything up while still hitting your protein goals and saving you a bit on some fat. So let's get into it. So the first thing that we're gonna do is heat up the oven. So we're gonna preheat the oven to 325 degrees, and then we're gonna get our Dutch oven or pot or whatever you wanna use, and we're gonna put that on the stove, turn it up to medium high. So what we're gonna do first is, well, I guess second, is we're gonna grab our meat and we're gonna cut it up into some smaller chunks. I've got about 3 pounds of this pork tip sirloin. So you can find it at Costco. It's actually super cheap. There is 21 grams of protein and 2 grams of fat for 4 ounces raw weight. Not quite as high in protein as chicken breast, but it tastes different. You want a little variety, right? So you don't have to use the Dutch oven. You can use the crock pot. I'm just doing it because I now have a Dutch oven. We recently bought one, so I'm gonna use it. But I'm just gonna cut up the pork into some smaller cubes so we can sear it off before we put it in the banana leaf for the authenticity. It's a super simple recipe though. There's only a few ingredients. So we're gonna cut it up into like, about this size. Now, the next thing we're gonna do before we season it is just sear it off in the pan. So I'm gonna use about a tablespoon of olive oil and sear this thing up. So after you sear it for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side, you're gonna have slightly browned pork tip sirloin. So I actually got this recipe online, and it said, to keep it kind of authentic, to grab these banana leaves, because when you roast it, it'll give it that earthy flavor, which is basically what Kalua pork is, right? So like Kalua pork normally is wrapped in banana leaf. It's like a whole roast pig with banana leaves, and you put it in like the underground barbecue thing called the emu. So to try and get some of that earthy goodness, I'm just gonna wrap it in a bunch of banana leaves. So personally, I love Hawaii. This is part of why I love this dish. Aside from the fact that it makes it, more enjoyable to diet because it has variety and it's not just chicken breast. Like after a certain point, you're just kind of like, damn man, how many more ways can I make chicken breast? Like really? So what you will do is you're gonna try and wrap it. You're gonna layer them so obviously like none of it falls out or anything. There we go. I feel like this is a good center, I feel like. Boom. So we're gonna put all of the pork in the middle. Make sure we're able to wrap it up, which we should be good, I think. So one of the best parts about this recipe is that there's basically nothing in it. I'm gonna put on about 25 grams of pink Himalayan sea salt. If you have Hawaiian sea salt, use that. That's probably more authentic, but I have pink Himalayan sea salt. Instead of, grinding it like, spinning it a million times, I just put it in a mortar and pestle. And so here, I'm gonna finally season this bad boy with the 25 grams of sea salt, which seems like a lot, but it's all right. Last time I used 36 grams of salt because that's what it told me to do, but that was quite salty. So the only other ingredient here is the liquid smoke. So we're just gonna have 1 tablespoon of that, and we're gonna pour it on. So you're just gonna pour it on like that, and then rub the seasoning all in there. That's basically all you gotta do, is just season it with liquid smoke and salt. So it's a super simple recipe, but I promise it tastes pretty dang good, and it'll be a good switch up from the normal chicken breast. So you're just gonna take this, you're gonna fold it over until you have this little thing right here, and then I'm going to put it in the Dutch oven, and we're gonna go. Now the only thing left is we're gonna put about a cup of water here Or you can use stock if you have it, but I don't have any chicken stock, so I'm just gonna go boom. It's about a cup, but I do have some better than chicken bouillon. So I'm just gonna take a spoonful of this and throw it in the bottom. That will be like the stock. And yeah, now we're just gonna put it in the oven and we'll check you in about 2 hours. So it's about 2.5 hours later, which means we're about to eat soon. And something that I like to do with this to make it more voluminous and to get some greens in is I'll throw in some cabbage. So I'm just gonna throw about half a cabbage pan that I've got heating up over there. And then I'll pull out the Kalua pork, I'll show it to you. And then I'm gonna mix it all together and then, you know, we're gonna eat. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. Ow! Got that there. Water in here. I'm gonna throw some of this in there because we don't have any chicken broth. I'm gonna throw a little extra flavor in there, you know? That probably destroys your ears right now. But yeah, we're gonna put that in there, keep putting water until the cabbage wilts, and then I'm gonna pull out the pork. I'm gonna show you the goods. All right, so the cabbage is looking wilted. This image may be blown out, but you can see, you know, it's soft, it's looking nice. So I'm gonna pull out the Kalua pork now. But this is what it looks like after about 2.5 hours in the Dutch oven. Ooh, look at that. And then, ooh, yes, come on now. Alright, so I'm going to shred this thing up and take the banana leaves out. Now supposedly, using the banana leaves is supposed to give it like an earthy note. And it does smell like something, so I'm not going to say it doesn't do anything. Do I think you need it? I don't know. I'm sure that you could probably get away with not doing it at all. But I like to be authentic, you know? Plus, it was super cheap, and I thought it looked cool for the video. All right, so that is what it all looks like in there. You can shred it up now, and then we'll combine it with that. Ooh, yeah. Alright, so this is what the final product looks like. I don't know if that looks good to you, but it looks pretty damn good to me. So we'll give it a try. Last time, like I said, it was a little bit salty, so I used less salt this time. Does asparagus and Kalua pork really go together? Probably not, but it is the one vegetable that my wife likes to eat, so since she's pregnant, that's what we're eating. Perfecto. Perfecto. Eat that. Anyways, if you like the video and you're gonna try it out, well, I hope you do try it out, and I hope that you can see that there's things that you can eat that are delicious, they taste good, they'll be high protein, low fat if you need it to be low fat, and it will help you lose weight, build muscle, and keep it off. Make this a true lifestyle change. If it was helpful, you like the recipe and you're gonna try it, comment down below. If you would like my free cookbook, it has 5 of my favorite recipes that are high protein and will help you lose fat and build muscle. You can go to the link below in the bio. And if you'd like to schedule a call with me to work with me in my program to help you lose 20 or more pounds in 12 weeks, eating foods like that and other things that taste great, you can schedule a call with me below. But thanks for watching. And if you want to watch another video, a full day of eating, you can go here. And if you want to see how to create your own starting diet, you can go here.